Hello, we're back with an update. The last time I presented a video, I talked about the Nikon EM I had picked up, and I had a roll of HP5 through it, and I completed that roll and I dropped it off at the lab and I got some scans back. Overall, I like the camera. It does exactly what it should do. There seems to be a problem with the curtain. Inside here there were a couple of shots that it appeared that the curtain didn't seem to fire correctly. I do see, now that I look closer, there is a spot on the top there, but I have to take a closer look at this and go online and find out what that might be and what the issue might be here. But overall, I was happy with the results, especially for the price of the camera itself. I do have a couple of shots that I did happen to print out here at home. I tried to carry the camera as often as I could. This shot here was taken up at the mall. There were a few of these hanging on the wall, and I thought it'd be cool. Downtown here, Detroit, where I work, it's actually cool to have access to such a downtown area. So a couple days a week at lunch, I'm able to actually take a walk around town and take some shots of some of the cool things here that I see. This is a big address sign that's probably 4 to 5 feet tall here on top of a bench. You can still see some snow on the ground. These were all taken over the past 1 or 2 months. This is a shot here inside the mall. This is actually the Somerset collection in Troy. Seems like it would be a cool place to shoot. I haven't had a camera in there until this past month. This is one of the statues inside the mall there. I think it turned out well, especially with the HP5, and I had the 50mm 1.8, which you can see here. One of the favorite shots, downtown one day at lunch, there was a puddle, and I saw a few people were actually walking through it. There were a handful actually trying to make a jump. So I grabbed a spot on the bench, and I was able to catch this guy here making a jump over the puddle. So I'm kind of happy with it, with how that turned out. I've been trying to do a lot more street photography. I try to watch some good content online, then I try to go and adapt it in practice. But this time of year, there really isn't that much activity going on outside downtown Detroit. But I plan to shoot a lot more as it gets into spring here and, of course, into summertime. So those are the prints that I wanted to share. Like I said, there were a couple that it appears the curtain on the not even on the shutter, I'm not even sure what it's called, but the curtain didn't open or close correctly. So I'll take a closer look into it, but overall, it's a good camera to have on the shelf. And as you can see, it complements the other black SLRs that I like to shoot. So hope you found this interesting. If you have any questions about the camera, about the HP5, about the prints, or if you have any information that might help me with what was happening with the curtain, feel free to comment below. Hope you all have a great night.